Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, as we know, we are in the Python Crash Course Part 6. So, we are going to learn about loops in Python. The anatomy of Python loops, visualizing the hidden engines of the iterative execution. Right? Let's go. So, iterative statements automate repetition. So, we have two types of loops in this: for loop, while loop. First of all, what is a loop? Loop is a repetition of a block that repeats conditionally or else repeats in a sequence. Means like example of an engine, it rotates repeatedly until we stop. Right. In this we have two types: for loop and while loop. For loop, it iterates over a sequence of known length. Means the engine runs how many times it should be exactly run. But in while loop, it repeats conditionally. The engine continues to spin endlessly as long as the switch remains in the true position. Instead of writing same code like dozens of times, manually iterative statements act as automated engines that run a block of code continuously. This is one of the for loop. This is a simple one. So for is the loop keyword, and I acts as the iterator variable, acts as a placeholder, and in becomes the membership operator, range becomes the sequence generator, and in the bracket we write the range. Print prints out the output. So I'll write this code in the visualizer to show you. Now you can see we are in the visualizer. So first I will declare the variable I as with 0. Now I write the code. For I in range, if I want 5 times, I'll write for 5 times. Then if I keep semicolon, I need to keep an indent. Then I am going to print I. Means I am going to print how. Okay, I'll show. First I becomes 0, but I 5 times it should become right. So now see, for 5 times it should be. Now see, you get 0, 1, because the range increases with 1. Now again I becomes 2 and it prints. Again it becomes 3. Like that you print 5 numbers in 5 times the range. Okay. Now instead of that you can keep this 1. Means I should start with 1. Then you can get first 1 you will be printing, which becomes 0. Again we print. If I keep range 6, then I can print up until 5 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can print until the 5 numbers. So this is the standard for loop. And we have one variation which is the default, which we have learned before. The loop executes up to one of the range, but it never includes the stop value. Where it should stop, it will be not there, but it repeats for a certain amount of times or a certain number of times. And this is range start and stop, where we will be telling where to be stopped and we will be telling where to be started. I'll show you. See, now in this code I am going to change 1, 6. Means it should start from 1 and it will be printing until I go for 6. Means 5. If I keep here 7, then it will print up till 6. So you have seen it printed 5 numbers. Means now see, I also kept here. So first it prints 1 because it's the starting number, but it steps 1 by 1 by 1 until 5 because sixth one becomes the stop one. Right. Now this is another variation with step. Step is a third attribute. Means you will be doing +2 +2 +2 +2 for the numbers. I'll show you. Now again I am going to write the code. See, I am printing until 6 consecutive even numbers. Right? Now see, I'm going to visualize the execution. First, we'll be printing 1. Now step 2 means it becomes 3. Again it's step 5. See, I printed 3 numbers with step 2. As 2 3s are 6. It prints 3 numbers because it is going 2 steps forward. So if I want to get even numbers, I need to start from 2, and that 2 I need to double the step. Means if I want to print 5 numbers, then I need to double with this step number. Means 2 5s are 10 and add one additional number for that. See, first it becomes 2. Next it becomes 4 as the step adds. Next it becomes 6, again plus 2 for the step, it becomes 8, again plus 2, it becomes 10, and again we will be plus 2, it becomes nothing because we need to print only 5 times. That's it, printed 5 times. Now next one is the reverse step. Means we will be trying to reverse the numbers from 0 to 10. Means see here, I am keeping 0 and I want to get 10 numbers from backward counting. See, here it should be 0, here it should be 11. Now see, it becomes 11, now it becomes 10. Like that it prints backward numbers until it comes 0. Means the 0 is before number 1, so until it comes to 1 it will be printing these numbers. -1 means the negative step. Right? -1 means the negative step. To count down, the start must be higher than the stop, and the step must be a negative integer if you want to count down in reverse. Okay, now this is a quick reference. You can take a screenshot of this. Now this is while loop. While loop has a variable which is the manual setup. Then this is the condition where I should be greater than 5, greater than or equal to 5. Then it should print I. Then I should be added, the incrementing. Now I'll show you the hidden cycling logic. First it starts with I equal to 1. Then is I is greater than or equal to 5? No. Yes, I is less than or equal to 5. It is true. Then it prints I 1. Again the I will be added with 1, means it becomes 2. Again it goes to 2. Is 2 greater than or equal to 5? Less than or equal to 5? Yes. So it prints I. I will show this setup in the visualizer. See, now I take my I as 1. Then while I is greater than or equal to 5, I is greater than or equal to 5, I need to print I, as well as I need to add up I plus C is equal to 1. Now see, first I is printed. Again I is added to 2. Again I am printing I. Like that I print until I is less than or equal to 5, as it is equal to 5. Now 6 is not less than or equal to 5, so it exits the loop. That's it. Now, but if I don't keep this line at all, then it becomes a forever one. So after 1000 steps also, you will get 111s. You can write in Visual Studio Code also. See, I am taking a new one, which is loop.py, where now I'll take I is 1. Then while I is greater than or equal to 5, you should print I. But if I don't keep this line, then it becomes a parasitic issue, because it loops out 1 once, and still it continues good to go 1. See, it prints 1 continuously because there is no stop, because I cannot again become 5. And now if you want to stop it, press enter or shift, all is close the application. So this is the loop diagnostic matrix, means this is the difference between the for and while loop. So you can take a screenshot, and we have completed this part. Now attend this session by scanning this QR code and get your score. Mention your score in the comment section below, and it consists of only 10 easy questions that you may take only 10 minutes to do. So meet you back in part 7.